Origami Making with Miss Beach. Find out how you can use a simple piece of paper and your hands to make a beautiful piece of art. Okay, my friends, we're going to learn how to make an origami heart. It's one of the simplest origami folding techniques you can do. An origami is a Japanese art form where all you do is fold paper. Most of them start with a square, and you can go find some origami paper at a craft store that's already in a square shape, but most of us lying around our house have a rectangle. So the quickest trick to get to a square is to take the corner and fold it so that this top edge lines up with this side edge. So this edge needs to line up with this edge. So I'm going to take it and just fold it across, just like that. Now, origami is all about that crease. Bum, 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 bum. All about that crease. So I'm going to go over it with my thumb, burnishing it back and forth. I didn't say burn, I said burnish. That means really pushing down hard and rubbing it. Okay? Now I've got a triangle here and a side rectangle here. If I cut that side rectangle off, I'll end up with a perfect square. I never had to measure or anything like that. It's a neat little trick. So I'm just cutting. Now with origami, you're not supposed to cut, but like I said, they start with a square. So if you're just getting it to a square, ta-da, that's the trick. Fold your corner up and then cut the extra piece off. Snip, snip, snip. Now I'll put my scissors to the side. I don't need them anymore. If you're starting already with a square, then the first step is to fold it to make a triangle. Then unfold it, because origami is all about that crease, Okay? So now I'm going to do another fold the other way, because I'm trying to get to a perfect center. And to do that, I need to make an X with my creases. I'm going to do that again and really push down, because that crease is important. Okay, open it back up. Do you see the X? Wonderful. Check yours. You should have an X on your paper. Now, you're going to turn your paper so that it's more of a diamond than a square. Okay? And then you're going to take your top corner of your diamond and fold it to the center. Now, the more precise you are with origami, the better it comes out, but if you're a little off, it's okay. So when I'm creasing something that's hard to crease, I go straight up to the center and take my other two fingers and go out to the side. So I'm going to do that again, but I'll turn it so you can see my fingers better. Straight up and out to the side. Just like that. All right? So now it kind of looks like a kite or a diamond. We're on the right track if yours looks like a nice diamond. And I'm going to take the bottom corner now, the opposite of what I just folded, and fold it, but not to the center, all the way to the top. All the way to the tip top, and crease it. Okay, so now it should look something like this. You've got your top fold to the center and your bottom fold to the tip top. All right, double check yourself. Is yours looking like mine? Great. If not, rewind the video and go back. This one's a little trickier. So I'm going to take this corner and get it up here. And that's going to cause a crease right here. So I like to keep my finger in the center there and pull up. This edge should line up with the middle crease. This edge should line up with the middle crease. Here we go. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now, start in the middle and push my way out. Burnish it, go back and forth. Hey, there we go. Take a look, check yours. Does it look like mine? Now, can you guess what we're going to do next? How would we make this look like a heart? You're so smart. You're going to take this side and bring it up to here too. So I'm going to keep my finger in the center, and pull up. That edge lines up with the center. Gets a little tricky, and if you mess up your first time, that's okay. Origami was really hard for me when I first tried it. Push in the center and push out. Hey, it kind of looks like a fox face now. You see it? I suppose you could draw a fox face or a kitty cat face on it if you wanted to, and stop here. It's your art after all. Or, let's make it a heart. So I'm going to take this and flip it over so that it's the line on the back that I see. Do you see that? We're so close to a heart. We just need it to be a little more rounded. So we're going to take these top points, boop, boop, and instead of looking like ears, we're going to fold them down so they look like the top of the heart. So this point's going to go to this line. Crease. And down, crease. Okay. Now, it's starting to get more and more like it, but it's more like a pig right now. I need to work on this some. These sides need to come in too. So I'm going to take these corners and just right about here I'll put a crease to make a little triangle folded over. This one's not as precise, but right here I'll put a crease going down. Sometimes I draw it with my fingernail first so I can kind of see what I want to do. And it's just that simple. Ta-da! You have an origami heart, which is just fabulous. And it's just that simple. Ta-da! You have an origami heart that you could give someone you really care about. Now think about people in your life right now that might be doing a little extra for you. Grown-ups who might be helping you get on the computer to have school. Teachers who are working really hard to make sure you can have some really great school even though it's different. Who could you give this to? You could draw on it and you could make some nice things. You could start with a different color paper if you don't want white. That'd be fine too. Or here's a nice little trick. There's a hidden pocket on the inside. I think I'm going to give mine to my mom, and she loves tea. So I'm going to take this tea bag and put it in the hidden pocket. And maybe I'll write something nice like, "To Mom, love you so much, thanks for helping me." And then I'll pass my art to someone else and use my art to make someone smile. Simple way to make an origami heart. Remember, if you're making something and you post it online, make sure to use hashtag JGBArt and hashtag SpottyUp. I'm so proud of you.